Ronke, 100%. Meaning where the resource is coming from. Those people ought to be the beneficiaries. Okay. Over the years, you can see what has happened. As of today, it got to a time it was just 2%. But today it is 13%. And that 13% is paid to state governments. I have seen now a new wave of agitations from the real people who live with all the pollution that comes with, exploration of hydrocarbons in their areas. And I'm asking a question. Why not pay derivation, even if it begins at 13%, directly to local governments?
Right.
Because they are the people who are there. They are the people who are suffering. The governors are just taking this money and they are using them as they wish. I want to admonish the federal government that derivation should be paid. Number one, let's make the local governments workable. The new laws, from the center relating to the local government should be implemented to the letter. Let local government councils work. Let them work. They are the nearest to the people.
Right.
People like us can go and contest for chairmanship, councillorship of local governments and say, this is the one that concerns me. Let me go and partake there. So I am advising the federal government to look into this issue of derivation and pay, rather than to state governments, that it be paid directly to local governments. I think there will be a lot more impact. Of course, we will still talk to our people. All of them are the same. When the money starts going to local government now, you will find them doing the same thing. But the ideal thing is that derivation should be paid to local governments and not to state governments. You see, many things. There are so many things we can do to get out of recession. Government just needs to be thinking rightly. Ronke, I'm sorry. Let me just use this. Look at, for example, the ambitious internally generated revenue projection of the Seyi Makinde government, for the new year. It is really ambitious. From how much? Because I think they are barely making a single digit billions as internally generated revenue.
Right.
And here is somebody who is now thinking of double digits and stuff. How is he going to do the magic? How is he going to do it?
Is economics magic? Are we talking about magic now? Are we talking about realistic economy?
Yes. You see, how do we get to be realistic?
Because I think sometimes this whole Sakamaje thing that we have.
Exactly. You know the problem.
Okay, 1 second. Let's hold that thought.
Okay.
Let's take this quick time check and then we'll be right back. Hold.
Splash FM 105.5.
Mamas, una good morning, no. Help them to they smile every day for school. Make them they brush with Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection because Colgate locks calcium in.
Okay, welcome back. You were talking about having ambition, and I think that even with the Minister of Finance saying, in 3 months,
yes,
is this whole magical ambition hopeful as opposed to realistic? Let's look at the figures and how we can come out of this.
Ronke, it is a good thing.
Okay.
I remember in school what my teacher told me. He said, Yomi, always aim for the sky. If you don't get there, you would have gotten pretty close.
Right.
So it's a good thing to dream. All right? It's a very good thing to dream. Now, as I was saying about the Oyo State budget, I called it lengthy budget. Why? Because it met the aspirations of many of us that what is voted for capital expenditure this time is higher than what is going for recurrent, even though the margin is not too large. Now, look at how do you go about this internally generated revenue, ambitious internally generated revenue, if, for instance, because they are relying on taxes majorly. Now, how can you get there if you don't bring majority of the people into the tax net?
Absolutely.
I want to sincerely advise the Makinde government that this ambitious projection is possible. But first, I hope it is captured in this budget. I hope that local government roads are captured in this budget. If you are going to be taking money from me, I want to know what you have done for me. Today, the state of local government roads is a sad, sorry state. Maybe when they start doing the breakdown, probably they have taken this into cognizance, into consideration. Local government roads, the roads are terribly bad. If you are going to capture a lot more people in the tax net, then for God's sake, there must be a way to reach them.
Absolutely.
Go and see all of these roads.
I remember the last administration when they also had they had dreams and ideas on how they could tax people in order to sort of boost it. But then people were complaining a lot as well.
People will complain because they're not getting anything. And I am saying that one of the ways to do that, all right, is go and do those roads. Accessibility is one of the most essential things in economics because goods, persons and goods can move freely. For a very long time, majority of the governments have concentrated only on state roads. Ajimobi Circular Road and so on and so forth. Beautiful ideas, no doubt about it. But the state of our local government roads is terrible. It's terrible. The people feel left out of everything. So I want to advise the government that one of the first things they should do, this new budget should capture those local government roads, especially now that we do not have local government councils in place. Yes, we are advising the government to, as a matter of urgency, look into the problem of the local governments. Let there be election. Right. Bring the appropriate, the constitutionally approved people to manage local governments. Right. But please, I sincerely hope that this budget, this lenitive budget, as I called it, will capture local government roads. The people, and I tell you, Sheyi Makinde, yes, I can boldly say this, that he has been running a very, very humane government, and he will score a lot more if he can do what we are saying here.
Okay, well, let's watch
to the local government roads.
We're going to open phone lines now. We're going to take your reactions and comments to the stories making headlines. So do call us, text us, and tweet at us this morning. If you're on Twitter, our handle is at @SplashFM1055. Want you to follow us. Don't just follow. Also participate and also share your contributions and comments. I'll be on Twitter in a moment. But let's go to the phone lines real quickly. First and foremost, and then of course, we will take more. All right, number to call is 0706 949 3000 or 0809 155 1055. 0809 155 1055 is the number to call. And we'll take all of your reactions and comments in a bit. Okay, like I said, once again, do go onto our Twitter and share your reactions and your comments. All right, we've got someone here. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, I think. Okay, all right, please do call back. I was just grappling with 2,000,001 things here all by myself. All right, so now I've sort of got a hang of things. Yes, let's go to the phone lines again real quickly. 0809 155 1055. If you'd like to comment, to contribute. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Who's speaking, please?
I'm Olushola Julius.
Hello, Olushola Julius. Go ahead.
Barrister, good morning.
Oh, good morning, Shola.
Now, I want to speak on the ban or the sanction that is about to be given to our people in that country.
Yes.
Now, if really our government have done well, why trying to give their own side of story in a way that they are trying to convince the people that they have done well for us as a country? Now, number one. Number two, Barrister, if at all they are being given those sanctions, they should sit back at home and do exactly what they say they have been doing for us. They say they've been giving us good governance. They say that security is working. They should stay at home, they and their children. They should be given sanction. Every necessary thing should be freezed. Then they should stay here and fix it. If really they say they have done well, we should continue to enjoy it. Barrister, good morning.
Good morning, Olushola Julius. Thank you very much. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Good morning, Reverend Koye. Good morning.
Good morning, Barrister.
Oh, Reverend, good morning.
Barrister, I will join you to sing Sheyi Makinde's praises.
I hope we lost him.
Hello. Okay, just 1 second. Okay, go ahead, Reverend Koye.
Barrister, what I'm saying is, I will join you to sing to high praises about the governor of Oyo State. If I see Gari Sheyi Makinde in the market, Elubo Sheyi Makinde in the market,
Yes.
Ishu Sheyi Makinde in the market,
Yes.
then I will say truly, he is a very humane governor.
Yes.
Now, the truth of it is, Barrister said they should make laws to make their children go to our schools here. It is morality that is lost, and it is selfishness and greed that took over. Awolowo's daughter did a master's in universities of Ife. Awolowo did not cite Cocoa House in Ikene. Awolowo did not cite Liberty Stadium in Ikene. Awolowo did not cite NTA in Ikene. Akintola did not relocate University of Ife to Ogbomoso. It is morality that is lost on our present politicians. In fact, I've stopped calling them politicians. I call them poly-eaters. They eat up the politics. You see, and the truth of it is, the earlier we begin to put them on their toes, the better. Secondly, and the last, my expectation from the NSAS judicial panel, I want this panel, as they round up whatever they are doing, to educate government that protest is a citizen's right, to educate government on how to manage protest, to educate the police and military that they don't have business of violation or harassing protesters, to educate also the citizens on how to protest and how not to protest, and to sanction government for violating people's right to protest. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you very much, Reverend Koye. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Who's speaking, please?
This is Akin Olushiri.
Oh, hello, Akin Bolushiri. Go ahead.
Barrister, good morning.
Oh,
I
good morning.
want to, I shared something on my Facebook yesterday that I always feel saddened, disappointed and angry whenever I see a politician moving from one party to another. It shows one thing, that their own politics is not about us, the people, but it's about them, their selfish interest. Because I wonder, by my own judgment, looking at the state of artists that this administration is raking on all the masses, yes, some politicians still living, still going to that party. Meaning they are not thinking about us. They are not thinking that is what everything that they are taking to the House of Assembly, National Assembly, they always approve it. Meaning they are only there for their own savings. They are not there for us. They are not there to implement any laws that can better our life. And I ask the question, when we are a politician, be mature to the level of other people that they are seeing outside of the I have never seen this kind of movement before. Don't really for one party to another. Without any ideology. What is the ideology? Ask them. What do they stand for? Nothing. Their own self-interest only. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Yes, I agree with you, Akin. It just shows them as an unprincipled lot. They're unprincipled. And the truth of the matter is they're not representing the people. I don't see any kind of... This is not what you call representation. Somebody goes to the National Assembly, for instance, asking to represent the people. And the only way he does that, he milks the federal government into his own pocket and accounts, and comes back here buying motorcycles and a roata for the people.
Good morning.
Okay, good morning, comrade.
From you. I think the present mega party we have in the present Nigeria cannot take us anywhere. So that is why we should not let the extra energy to die. If at least let us see how they can have with the new party that can make sure that the politician doesn't go to abroad to go and feed themselves, or their children go to abroad. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, let's take this real quickly. Hello, good morning. Hi, good morning. Okay, let's go to Twitter while we wait for hello. All right, this text on Twitter, Abu Kasimu says, good morning to you all. On the issue of recession in Nigeria, the government needs to cut down the cost of governance. The barrister has hit the nail on the head. That is the bitter truth. He says, how come those illegal arms got to Nigeria? It shows that our security is weak and defenseless. All right, to me, Nigeria is the number one country in the world where politicians decamp from one party to the other, known as politics by barter. Let's take this last one. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Who's speaking, please? Oh, hello, Shino. The line is a little rough. I'm not sure why we're not. Hello? Okay, Raja Fiza Bidemi says on the issue. Hello? Shino is calling from the UK. Hello? All right, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
Yeah, look. Okay, just want to talk about this politicians moving from one party to another. And I had Akimbolu Shere talking earlier about, it's not about, to me, I think both parties are just useless. PDP, APC, they're useless. You have very many useless people in PDP, very, very many. And then they move on to APC. APC creates create an impression that they are the saints and they're going to rescue Nigeria. And we see what the naira and the dollar and the naira and the pound are saying now. We're into the second recession. I won't really blame him for the second recession, but I would also blame him for the fact that even when they said we were out of recession, were the people really out of recession? Did they really feel the impact of being out of recession? All this hot deal money, hot deal promises that we hear from APC is just saddening.
Absolutely.
The economy is really biting on people. And then one sex toy senator decided to move from one useless party.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Have we lost Shino? Oh, okay. All right, let me just round off with this tweet. Raja Fiza Bidemi says, the issue of reopening border in Nigeria. Which part of border, please? Is it southwest of Nigeria border federal government means? Because federal government did not close border in northern part of this country. Who is fooling who? Adewale Nwaneri Abubakar says, barrister will need to be real and factual in his analysis. He has never called our state governors out to allow local government autonomy. As usual, let's see the Ajishebi Oyo come into play here by your state to be first to do that. Well, let's hope so.
Let's hope so.
Let's really hope so. All right, well, that's all we can take today on Straight from the Dailies. Thank you very much for being a part of the program. Don't forget to come beyond the surface with us to learn about your rights as a voter. 2023 may seem far, but it is around the corner. So it is important for us to know what is right and what is not. All right, that's at 8:15 today. I'm Ronke Giwa Onafuwa. Thank you, Barrister Yomi Ogunlola, for your time.
It's a pleasure.
All right, don't go away. Stay tuned.
Where else? It's Splash 105.5.
Splash FM 105.5.